Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter. Listen, I don't even feel like going through the spiel. I'm a mediator. I'm a legal document assistant. I can help you get through your divorce quicker. Let's talk about service. Why is service important? Because this starts the clock on your divorce. In California, it takes 6 months to get a divorce, and that clock doesn't start till you serve your spouse. Okay, let me go back. I am your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also a legal document assistant. I'm based in the greater Los Angeles area, but I can work with couples all over California for their legal documents. If you're in another state and you need mediation help, I can help you with your mediation. But today we're talking about service, and we're talking specifically about serving your spouse in California. That clock has to be started. Now, you can hire a sheriff to go and serve them. You can hire a process server to go and serve them. Or you can ask a friend to serve them. That's fine. There is an important form, though, that if it's not filled out correctly, it doesn't count. So the proof of service, FL-152, wow, I'm speaking too fast. The proof of service, FL-115, needs to be filled out correctly. And the thing that people miss is they forget to put the address where the spouse was served. Or maybe they marked the wrong box. You have to read that carefully and read it correctly because the court will reject it. Or maybe it slipped through the cracks with the clerk in step one, but now that you're finalizing the divorce, another clerk is looking at that. I'm like, oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Oh, you want to get divorced? Oh, no, I'm sorry, boo-boo. This service isn't right. You got to go fix that. Don't let that be you. The other way to serve your spouse is through the mail. You can't do that though, right? You cannot serve your spouse. You have to have a third party like myself serve your spouse. So just yesterday, I put paperwork in the mail. It had all the divorce papers, all of the required documentation, and an FL-117. When the spouse signs that, and she knows it's coming, when she signs it and dates it, it's the date that starts the clock on the 6-month window. So that also gets filed with a 115. The key thing is that you cannot serve these papers. Now, I've had people say, can I have my adult child serve their father, their mother? Do you really want to do that? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of messy, but hey, that's okay. It just can't, has to be somebody 18 or older and not a party to the case. You don't want to mess up this step because your clock won't start. The other thing is once they have been served, they have 30 days to file a response. Why is that 30 days important? Because if you are trying to proceed with a default, say you and your spouse have decided, yeah, we're going to sign, I'm not going to file a response, and we're going to work through this divorce and get these papers filed as soon as possible. You can't file your final paperwork until those 30 days have been up. But hey, it's only 30 days. If you are really like, I don't want to wait 30 days, they don't want to wait 30 days, then your spouse can file a response. As soon as they file a response and your financial disclosures are filed, then you can submit your judgment well before the 30 days is up. Your 6-month clock still counts, but the court would love to see you get done quickly. Love to not see you on their court docket, right? They do not want to see you on their calendar. So the sooner you can process that, the better. Now, there are some people who cannot find their spouse. Their spouse is hiding. They are evading service. You're going to need probably an attorney to help you navigate that and a judge. Okay. So if that's your situation, then this is a really good time to bring in an attorney. And if nothing else, just to get some legal advice of how do I do this when I can't find my spouse? Or how do I do this when they refuse to be served? Okay, you want to get the courts involved. And then lastly, there's two other things. If your spouse is in the military, there are special protections for members of the military. And it could complicate your divorce. However, a way to unwrinkle that is if your military spouse files a response. If they file a response, great, you just proceed as normal. If your spouse is international, it depends on where they are. There could be a lot of complications, which is why it's better if you guys are working together and your spouse is international, that the international spouse actually be the ones to file for divorce, because then you get served here in California. There's no complications there. It just gets mailed to you. It's easy peasy. You're still working together. You're still having a California divorce, but you're not trying to serve them in Germany. They're serving you here in California. So these are all little things you need to think about. It doesn't have to be complicated, but you need to think through your process. If you're not sure of your situation, you can schedule a 15-minute phone call with me. We can talk and you can tell me what you need. And if I don't have the answer for you, I can direct you to some attorneys or some self-help general advice that is out there that will help you make the right decision. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help you get divorced and move on with your life. Have a great day.